What's up, everybody? You got the Video Game Votary here, and welcome to another episode of Votary's Viewpoint, where we take a look at new games that we add to the library. And this week, we're coming in a little bit early, and that's because I couldn't hold back my excitement for the latest release. You guys know what I'm talking about. The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom. So let's get this thing open, and then I want to give you my brief review of this game. I'm sure you guys know all about this game. There's been all kind of promos going around. The Legend of Zelda is one of the best series in the gaming realm, and it came out with a new game, Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom. If you don't know about it, I'm gonna give you a little bit of briefing about the game. I'm just gonna read basically the back of the box. It says Princess Zelda must use her wisdom to save Hyrule. Mysterious rifts are threatening the kingdom. No one is safe, not even Link. In this particular game, you actually get to play as Zelda as the protagonist. Philips CDI game that came out, that was when the first time you actually was able to use Zelda as the main protagonist, but 9 times out of 10 you probably didn't play that game. I didn't, still want it, but never played it. So with this particular game, it definitely has a cool art style. It's fantastic, it's beautiful, very charming game. The game reminds me of the Link's Awakening remaster that came out a couple years ago, but it's pretty much the same artistically, I should say, and design wise. But this game is just so awesome. Let's get into this gameplay and let me explain to you what I mean and why I am solely falling in love with this game. As you can see, when the game starts off, you start off actually as Link. A crazy rift appears where a sunken dark hole, and Link falls down in there, and you can see Princess Zelda trapped in some kind of glass thing, and Link is shooting an arrow to kind of break her free. Now, I watched a couple of reviews by a couple other creators. They had their review copies and things like that, and they did theirs earlier. One was Beat 'em Ups, and shout out to him on his channel, and he spoke about how this game pretty much allows you to do things your way. And what I mean by that is a certain gameplay mechanic that's added to this versus some of the other Legend of Zelda games in the series. Now, this particular one, you actually have the ability, Zelda has the ability to what they call learn, so that she's able to learn and recreate different objects within the game. Now, the items that you're able to learn as Zelda will be highlighted, glow to it. Those are the items that you can actually learn and add to your inventory of items that you can recreate. So for instance, you'll see different pots, tables, beds. Those are just some of the things that I've come across so far. Somewhat of a dungeon crawler, and then obviously there's puzzle-based things where you have to get out of certain areas. You're able to use this learning technique to traverse through different levels, which I think is just absolutely awesome. I love the story behind it, where this time Zelda is actually saving Link and not the other way around, where it has been in the past. Just that mechanic alone just gives it a new style and just new energy towards the game. It gives you just a different flow. And one thing they also added, I have my copy of Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, which I have yet to open. It's still sealed. I need a standard copy to play that. But from what I understand, there's a mechanic in there where when you learn different abilities, Link had a similar ability in Tears of the Kingdom, where he's able to learn different objects and recreate them on his own. And you get a side menu where you can just change which item you want to recreate or learn and create on his own. Now, I know that they took that mechanic from Tears of the Kingdom and brought it here, so this is my first time experiencing that mechanic. And I've seen people had their thoughts about how it's laid out in the menu, things like that, but so far so good. But at the same time, I only have just a few items that I've learned how to recreate. But overall, just for a first time experience and just giving an initial brief review, I'm thoroughly enjoying this game. I can't wait to keep playing it locked in all the way. And even if you look on the back cover here, you can see some of the items. Hopefully I get it in focus. If you go right across here, there's a bunch of items there, and those are a few. I probably got like 4 or 5 of those, and I'm pretty sure it's way more than that. But so far so good. I'm thoroughly enjoying this game. It's definitely worth picking up. And as you guys seen in my last video, I also picked up the Hyrule Edition Nintendo Switch Lite. This complements that very well, and I'm super excited to play through this game. But as of right now, I highly recommend picking up this title and adding it to your collection. Not only just if you're a Nintendo collector or Switch collector, but especially if you're a fan of the Legend of Zelda series. This is definitely a must-have, must-play. And if you play Link's Awakening and you enjoyed that art style, you will for sure love this. And even just kind of how it starts out a little bit different, where it kind of goes right into the gameplay, it gets right into the story. I really love that. It's just a really charming art style, charming story. I just really like this game, and I can't wait to play through it. I went back, was trying to play Breath of the Wild, but right now I'm locked in on this just because I wanted to give the initial review, and I want to continue to play this until I play it through. So that's kind of been my goal, and I can't wait to get back into playing this game. Now, that's all I can give you because that's all I've played so far, so no spoilers. If you want spoilers, there's plenty of gameplay. People have already played through the game, but nevertheless, I'm excited for my experience. I'm only going to go back to the playthrough as reference in case I get stuck with something. You guys know how we do. Please stay tuned for more episodes of VOTARY'S Viewpoint, as well as our regular uploads every Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and also every Sunday at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. We have the upcoming retro podcast with myself and my co-hosts, AK Games, Rec Wizard, and BlakRanger. We hope that you drop by. I'm going to link the channel down in the description below. Hopefully you subscribe to that channel as well and continue to support the Video Game Votary as well as the upcoming retro podcast. Until next time,
bye-bye.
Thank you for watching. Follow me on all social media platforms at VideoGameVotary.